going on, Tesla family? So I'm about to head on a road trip. Now, before I hit the road, I'm gonna have to charge for a little bit. I'm actually here at a supercharging station here in Los Angeles, and I came across this little guy here, this little Hot Wheel here. A lot of you guys may have come across it and don't know what it is. I didn't either until... All right, so I actually found the creator of TeslaCaching. His name is Ryan. He actually sat down with me over Zoom. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the interview, and learned what TeslaCaching is all about. Now let's check it out. All right, Ryan, I want to thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time. So before we begin, just briefly introduce yourself to everybody and let us know how many Teslas you own, how long, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Yeah, my name's Ryan. I'm from Connecticut, and I've owned my Model 3. I have a red Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive since July of 2018. So it's going on almost 3 years now.
All right, awesome. So I just want to share a little bit about the backstory, how I went on to your the TeslaCaching.
Yep.
I came across your Twitter handle, TeslaCaching.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone on a lot of hikes with my family, geocaching. And for a lot of geocaching is pretty much you use a mobile device coupled with a GPS to find these containers. It's kind of a hide and seek kind of thing. And I kind of thought the similar thing when I saw the TeslaCaching, so I kind of reached out to you. Mm-hmm. And behold, you came out with these nice little, pretty much, what is it, Mattel cars?
Yeah, they're. I have one here too. It's a Hot Wheels Tesla. So I have a blue Model 3 here. Hot Wheels has made Model 3s and Model S's and Model X's. And yeah, exactly that. The idea kind of came from my wife's love of geocaching. And so this is similar to the trackables in geocaching, which are little trinkets that get moved from geocache to geocache. So in geocache, it moves from cache or location to location. And in TeslaCaching, these little cars move from supercharger to supercharger.
Awesome. So what's the process? Like, for instance, if I come across one of these little cars, can you just explain how, if you come across one of these, what to do?
Absolutely. So the cars are just that. It's a little toy car with a tag on it. As you see here, each car has its own unique name. So each car is unique in that way. On the back of the tag is a QR code. And the QR code should be able to be read by any phone. Most modern phones have, if you just point the phone's camera at it, it'll read and it'll offer to open up a link. And what it does is it opens it up to a Google form. And that Google form will ask you two questions. The first question is, what car did you find? And the second question is, where did you find it, or where are you logging it? And so the first question, you select the car's name. And again, each one has a unique name. And the second question, you just select the location. And it's just city and state for the location of the supercharger.
Wow. And how long ago did you start this?
So I launched the first cars right around when we were traveling to visit family over Christmas in 2019. So before the pandemic. And I started by making 8 cars on my kitchen table with some printouts and some packing tape to seal them up and make them a little more waterproof. And it's grown from there. We now have over 1,600 cars logged or registered on the site. We have over 2,000, I think it's over 2,500 logs, which means each car has been logged multiple times. And a couple of our cars have really traveled the country. We've had one car go from the East Coast to the West Coast, back to the East Coast, and is well on its way to the West Coast again. So I personally think that's someone on a road trip, and they've just been going crisscrossing the country, which is amazing.
Wow, so this is statewide from, let's say, New York all the way to Washington, the state of Washington.
Yep, absolutely. We've had a couple cars make it all the way across country, and a couple of cars. And my original goal was to get one all the way back to the Fremont factory, and a couple have gone to the Fremont factory. So we have some couple pictures that people have shared on social media of it at the Fremont factory.
Okay, awesome. Are there any cars that are overseas at all? Because Tesla's overseas as well. So
yeah, love it. I would love to launch overseas. There's some limitations in how I built the site, and so I've not launched it overseas yet. Right now, it's just the Canada, US, and Mexico. But I have some interest from some groups in Europe, and I'm working on launching it in Europe very soon.
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, geocaching, they use GPS. So obviously, we're not at that level yet.
No, and I don't want to be. I don't want to violate anyone's privacy. So I only log the city and state of the supercharger. And for the people that are very nitty gritty, if you zoom in on the map on where our cars are logged, it's going to be the pin will be in the center of the city, not actually at the supercharger location. But that's to help protect privacy and all of that. So.
Okay, so if can anyone make their own cars and make their own names, and how do you go about that?
Yeah, you go on, you buy the Tesla Hot Wheels. You can drill a hole in the back, and there's instructions for this on our site, TeslaCaching.com. So you drill a hole through the back window. I don't know if you can see where it goes through there. And then I have a link on the site to these keychains, which are just stainless steel cable key rings. And you can print the tag yourself. There's a PDF on our site for the tags. And the PDF is actually fillable, so you can write in the name that you want. You just need to tell me the name. So just email me at TeslaCaching@gmail.com, and I'll register the name. Once the name is registered, the card's good to go, and you can make your own cars and launch them on your own. So if you can find them in a store, they're only $1. On eBay, you can pay anywhere between $3 and $4 per car. But we also have our own Etsy shop for those that don't want to make it themselves, and we sell it near cost because I don't want to make any money from this. Not ready to share.
Okay, and also, let's just say I come across it and I don't want to actually go on a Google spreadsheet. I mean, then what?
Well, I mean, if you don't want to participate and log the car, we ask that you leave it behind for someone else because sometimes that car has traveled a really long ways. And so to take it and keep it would end that car's journey. So if you find one and you think it's neat but don't want to participate, don't want to log the find on the form, just leave it at the supercharger that you found it at, or take it to another supercharger and leave it there. But let someone else join in the fun as well.
You said earlier you really don't want to make anything out of it. Are you involved in any charities or any funds, or are you part of any clubs as far as bringing awareness to Tesla caching?
A lot of clubs have reached out to me. Off the top of my mind, the Tesla Club in Northern Virginia, Minnesota has been really big in helping us. Lots of other Tesla caching or Tesla clubs, owners clubs, have been very helpful. Whenever I do get to go to events here in Connecticut, I will bring cars with me and hand them out. I don't personally supercharge all that much, but when I do have an opportunity to drive by a supercharger or something like that, I always have a couple cars and leave them in there. But no, I'm not looking to make any money off this. Really just thought it was an idea to, Tesla owners are so great and they help each other out and they love talking about their cars, and it's a little community. And I thought this is a little game that I could give to the community and let them kind of play along together.
Okay, so lastly, you want to share where people can find Tesla caching as far as your website, your social media platforms, etc.?
Yeah. I try to keep it pretty simple. We do have a Facebook group, so just search for Tesla Caching on Facebook and ask to join. I try to keep it private, so I do ask permission to become a member, and then I approve everyone. And then I have a Twitter handle at Tesla Caching, and the website is TeslaCaching.com. I don't have anything on Instagram right now, but I know that people do post on Instagram and everywhere with hashtag TeslaCaching, which helps spread the word. So my only ask to everyone is, as you participate in the game, post pictures. It's amazing to see these pictures and posts online.
That's a great concept, Ryan, and I appreciate what you do. Seems like a fun activity for people, especially going cross country or wherever. And when you're supercharger, why not? You see one of these, pick it up, take it to the next supercharger. Yep. Anyway, Ryan, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And I'll leave the links to all your social media websites in the video below. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
That's a wrap for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the interview. Hopefully you have a better understanding of what Tesla caching is about. Remember, next time you're charging or you're going on a road trip, keep an eye out for these Hot Wheels, Tesla Hot Wheels with a key ring. You know what to do with it now. Make sure you share this video with a lot of your Tesla friends, educate them. Let's keep the journey going on for these Tesla Hot Wheels across the nation. Again, leave a comment in the section below. I'm gonna go ahead and randomly pick 2 people and send each of you a Tesla Hot Wheel so you can deploy it and participate in Tesla caching as well. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Give me a like, subscribe if you like, and I'll catch you at another Tesla meet. Remember, work hard but play harder. Peace.